Well, it's game day eve. We're getting all excited for week 5 of the high school football season. We dropped by Jacksonville's practice today. The Golden Eagles are getting ready to play Piedmont in our Pigskin Roundup game of the week. It's their first meeting since 1997. So far, Jacksonville's been as hot as any team in the state, 5-0 on the season, 3-0 in region play, and the Eagles' offense has exploded. They've already scored 213 points. That means they're averaging 42 a game.
Honestly, I knew this was going to be a great team back in the spring when we had spring training. We all bonded in the locker room. We did things outside of football practice that made us become a great team. And when it just led into a football practice, and it led into becoming the team we are today.
I like how our team competes. I think we've got a team full of competitors that like to go out on Friday night and like to compete to win. We've been able to stay pretty healthy for the first part of the season. And so, that's just been a big key for us as well. So we're happy where we are, but, we have to continue to get better.
They'll take on a Piedmont team who is also undefeated on the year. They sit 4-0 with a pair of big region wins under their belt over Randolph County and Weaver over the last 2 weeks. Bulldogs are averaging 33 points a game. They rate second in the state in Class 3A. These two schools sit just 15 miles apart, but they're ready for that big game atmosphere.
Piedmont's a great just team all around. They don't really have many mistakes in their offense. They're a very sound team. We just got to be right back with them with sound defense, sound offense. We got to run the ball, pass the ball, do everything they can do, but do it just a little bit better.
It's Piedmont. They're consistent. When you watch them on film, they're confident. They play with confidence. They never lose their cool. They never beat themselves. They're always right there. And, if they need to win a game in the fourth quarter, they're used to doing that. We're going to have to play 4 quarters of mistake-free football in all phases of the game to have a chance to beat them.
If you're looking for a key playmaker in the game, this is the guy. His name is Ron Wiggins. He's a junior running back, and he's taken the state by storm over the last 3 weeks. He's rushed for more than 800 yards in that span and scored 15 touchdowns. Last week against Cleveland County, he garnered statewide headlines, rushing for 409 yards and scoring 5 TDs in the game.
First, it was my line. I want to give a shout out to them. And then it was just my offense just helping me get that. I knew that I had to get 225 yards at the beginning of the game, and that's what I tried to get. And the stat man, Coach Salmon, at the end of the game, he asked me how many I think I have, and I thought it was like around the 300 range mark, and he told me 409, and my mouth just dropped.
Our offensive line has played really well this season, opening up holes for him. And so, offensively, it's just been one of those things where kind of, we just take what they're giving us. 3 straight games with 5 touchdowns. And, it's just a credit to the rest of the team and the way that Ron has worked to get himself into this. He's matured physically, mentally, the way he prepares. And, he's a tremendous athlete, and he's just playing real well right now.
Piedmont Jacksonville is our game of the week tomorrow night in the Pigskin Roundup. We have another 2-hour show for you. It's week 5, so it means lots and lots of great rivalries, a lot of great storylines, and also some implications for the playoffs as it relates to tiebreakers later on in the season. Our cameras will be everywhere from Lincoln to Hoax Bluff, Spring Garden, Pleasant Valley, Weaver, Anniston, among others. Spring Garden head coach Jason Howard will join us in studio. They're in action tonight. Brian Mintz and Westbrook Christian, they will also be represented as well on the Roundup. Our 2-hour show begins at 10:30. You can catch it at tv24.tv. And before we get started, it's another big one of those non-region games pitting 2 teams in the same county against one another. Sylacauga, Childersburg, both out of Talladega County. Should be a great matchup in Childersburg. Sylacauga 4-1 on the year. Childersburg 3-2. Pre-game show starts at 6:30. Kickoff is at 7 live on TV 24 here and also at TV 47.